Alright, here's the Covington planter. This part right here is the cultivator. This is the planter here. This piece right here is supposed to float below that. You've got a pivot right up here. It pivots right there. But what I'm talking about floating is I'm going to pick up on this and kind of show you what it looks like. See how it floats? That right there ensures that you're getting it at the right depth, whether you're going over little bumps or ridges or whatever. So I want to show you the test plots I've done with the Covington one-row planter. This one right here was the very first one, and we didn't do sunflower seeds. I had some Austrian winter peas, and I put those in. Those are about the size of a sorghum, maybe a little bit bigger. I always thought they were bigger, but the ones I have were small, not much bigger than a BB. But anyway, we didn't know what we were doing. We just had it on the back of the tractor and come out here and planted some rows. Now I don't know if you can see this row or not, but that's it. I can see the peas coming up in there. That's one row. Then there's another row right here. I'm not sure if I did 2 or 3. I think I did 2. But this one is right here and it runs down, and I can just see a row of peas. So that's one right there. And there's 2 or 3 right here. Another one right here. Let's see, that's it right there. And there's one right. Let's see if I can find it. There. All right. Right there. And they just go on down the row here. I can't see in the monitor to see if I'm picking that up or not. But anyway, I've got a row of peas here and a row right here. But this is the second plot I did, and we think it was too deep. Again, another washout from a torrential downpour right there, and there's another one right over that little rise. But I do have some plants that have germinated and have popped up. For instance, there's one right there. I don't know if I can find it or not. It's so hard to, anyway. There it is, finally, right there. And then there's another one right there. There's another one down the row. So some of them are coming up, and here's some I see. one right there. There's another one, or 2 or 3 right in here. So hard for me to find it. That's right. I just can't see it in this monitor, but it's right here. Anyway, I've got quite a few that have popped up in this little plot. Right there. There's a couple right here. Another one right there. And then we got this washout right here. I'm looking for more. I'm thinking that this little area, I was going uphill, so it was going even deeper, and thus burying the seeds too deep. And this is prior to us adjusting the depth of wheel correctly. Here's one right here. There's another one. So there's a few in here, and we'll keep working at it. Section here is a plot that I planted, was it last week? Yes, last week. So nothing's come up in it yet, but I had a torrential downfall, God, I can't talk, that washed this little section out right here, and actually it washed out my entire first row right here. When the water came across, it just ran right down this row, so I doubt if there's anything in that. And then I've got a row here, there's a row right here, and then there's one last row right here. But we won't see anything for another week yet. It takes a couple of weeks for them to come up. Now yesterday we did this one, and this one we had fertilizer, and you might can see some right there. So we put fertilizer on this row, as well as we had adjusted the depth of the cutting wheel just a little bit deeper. But I just have 2 rows in here, and I'm really interested to see how this one turns out. Now today I think is the 7th, so on the 21st I should see how these are doing. But again, I'm just planting bird seed. I'm not planting actual seed, so germination may be hit or miss.